Hey, what's up guys, it's Red here with another Devil May Cry mythology, this one being about Dante's Devil Arms from DMC 5. But before we get started, if you enjoy the content, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm also currently at around 275 subs, so I'd really appreciate hitting to 290 from this video. Also, if I'm already at 290 and above, still subscribe because I also want to hit to 300, because I'm desperate. Anyways, if you have any feedback or questions, please leave it in the comments below. Also, make sure to check out my community posts for video updates and stuff that I just like to talk about, like Chainsaw Man. And also, maybe a Chainsaw Man mythology vid in the future when the Resident movie comes out. Anyways, I also want to change my profile picture to Yoru or Katana Man from Chainsaw Man, so I really want to know if you guys won't complain or don't really care if I do change, so please let me know. Anyways, let's rock! Actually, before I get into the Devil Arms, I just want to let you know that Rebellion and Sparda will be talked about at the end of the video, but I'm not going to focus much on them, so make sure to check out my DMC 1 and DMC 3 videos if you want to know more about them. Links to the videos will be in the description below and the cards above, also in the playlist. Anyways, the Yamato will be saved for a future video, so stay tuned. And now, onto the first Devil Arm, which is Balrog. And the Devil Arm being called Balrog is pretty interesting and has a different origin compared to most Devil Arms, as it's a reference to one and potentially two different characters from pop culture, while the one that's definitely a reference is a Balrog from Lord of the Rings, with Balrogs being powerful demonic monsters that are large creatures that shroud themselves with fire, shadow, and darkness. They are said to rival the power of dragons and use fiery whips and occasionally use longswords, though Tolkien most likely got its name from an epithet of Odin, Belgur, which translates from Old Norse into fiery-eyed. The other potential origin might actually be from Balrog from Street Fighter, also known as Mike Bison in Japanese, especially because the Devil Arm has moves referencing other Street Fighter characters. In Devil May Cry, its devil form hasn't appeared in any mainline game, but its origin is shown in the prequel novel Devil May Cry 5 Before the Nightmare, in which Dante gets him after defeating him in combat, so Balrog allows himself to become a Devil Arm for Dante, just so Balrog can get stronger and fight Dante again. It takes the form of gauntlets and greaves with the element of fire. Now, onto the next Devil Arm, being Cavaliere, with Cavaliere not being anyone or anything specifically from mythology. Though Cavaliere is Italian and it can mean horseman, knight, or gentleman, though the horseman and the knight part fit the Devil Arm and the devil itself more. In Devil May Cry, Cavaliere or Cavaliere Angelo is a type of Angelo, which Angelos have been appearing since DMC 1, with them being artificial types of demons, originally created by the final boss of DMC 1, Mundus, with Cavaliere Angelo being designed to be an upgraded version of the original Nello Angelo, aka Virgil, with this type of Angelo also being created by Mundus, but he was sealed away, so its controller is Urizen, aka Virgil's demonic other half. And the devil had a host, being Trish, another being created by Mundus, who was made to look like Dante and Virgil's mother. Anyways, Dante gets the Devil Arm by defeating Cavaliere Angelo and freeing Trish.
Whoa, looks like I took in a little too much. You okay?
I've been better. Dante, that demon is...
Don't even think about it. Just rest. Dante! Take care of Trish for me. Dante, wait! that for road rash?
As shown there, the devil-armed Cavaliere takes the form of a motorcycle and 2 buzzsaws, though there is a DLC version of Cavaliere being Cavaliere R, which is a red variant that has a tweaked moveset compared to the original. Now, onto the next devil arm, being Dr. Faust, with Faust originating from German folklore, as Faust was the protagonist of a German legend and he was based on the real John George Faust. In legend, Faust was a scholar who was unsatisfied with his life, so he decided to make a deal with the devil, as you do, and Mephistopheles, or Mephisto, was the devil's representative. Mephisto made a deal with Faust, allowing Faust to use his powers for a set number of years. However, after those years ended, Faust's soul would be claimed by the devil and Faust would be enslaved for all eternity. During those years, Faust would use those demonic powers in multiple ways, with one of them being to seduce the innocent and beautiful Gretchen, which eventually she got pregnant with Faust's illegitimate child, and she realized that act as unholy, so she drowns the baby and is sentenced to death. But due to her innocence, she was saved and allowed to go to heaven. And this is where the story splits off, as in some versions of the story, God decides to save Faust from eternal damnation due to Faust's constant striving and Gretchen herself pleading to God. And in the other versions, Faust deems himself unredeemable and his sins unforgivable, so the devil takes him away to hell. In Devil May Cry, Faust and Dr. Faust are different, as Faust is a type of demon from Devil May Cry 4. And the creator of Dr. Faust, Nico Goldstein, based the design off of Faust the Demon, and crafted Dr. Faust specifically as a gift for Dante, due to her adoptive grandmother being Nell Goldstein, the crafter of Dante's legendary Ebony and Ivory. And Nico was able to give Dr. Faust to Dante when she first meets him, in one of the best scenes in Devil May Cry 5.
Whoa, you are the infamous Dante. I'm Nicoletta Goldstein. Sound familiar? My grandmother is Nell Goldstein, the gunsmith that made all your fancy weapons that you got strapped back there. Yeah, there she is.
You don't much look like her.
Yeah, I got my looks from my daddy. That's about all I got from him. But based on his research, I managed to cobble this. Consider it a gift in honor of us finally meeting. Meeting.
I'll take that.
As shown there, Dr. Faust takes the form of a hat, and it's able to shoot out crystallized demon blood, aka red orbs, with it being a devil arm in lore and labeled a gun for gameplay reasons. Anyways, now on to the next devil arm, which is King Cerberus, which I already talked about Cerberus in my DMC3 video, so check it out, linked in the description and the cards above. Also, check it out since the video also flopped hard. Anyways, TLDR, Cerberus comes from Greek mythology and it is a 3-headed dog/beast that guards the gates of the underworld/Hades. In Devil May Cry 5, King Cerberus is very similar to the regular Cerberus from 3, but instead of all heads being the element of ice, the other 2 heads have the elements of fire and electricity, and Dante gets the devil arm after defeating King Cerberus.
Guess I'm the first one here. I like that.
As shown, King Cerberus has the usual nunchuck slash Sanhokon form from DMC 3 with the element of ice, but also has two other forms, with the second one being a Sansetsukon, which is from the Nunchaku family as well, with the element of electricity, and a bow staff with the element of fire. Now, onto the next three devil arms, which are all connected. Starting off with Sparda. The Sparda devil arm is one of three blades where the legendary Dark Knight himself split his powers into, and like I said, I already talked about it in my DMC 1 video, so check it out. But Sparda is important as it fuses with the next devil arm to make the final devil arm. And the next devil arm is Rebellion, which was one of the other three blades that was infused with the power of Sparda, and it was given to Dante. And again, I already talked about it in my DMC 3 video, so check it out. But in the beginning of this game, the Rebellion was actually destroyed by the Demon King Urizen, aka Virgil's demonic half, with only its hilt left. But in this game, Dante thinks about Rebellion's true power, since the Yamato, the third devil arm that Sparda split his power into, had the power to split the human from the demonic. So, Dante infers that the Rebellion has the opposite power to bring the human and demonic together. So he does something which has Sparda and Rebellion fuse.
Ha! There you are. Hey, what's wrong with you? Hey! Hey, Dante!
The demonic power was activated in me once, when Virgil lovingly jammed this through my chest. I always wondered, why did my father give me the rebellion?
Okay, what are you muttering?
Over the years, I've been stabbed and jabbed by a number of things. But who would have ever guessed?
Have you lost your mind? There's a demon to destroy! Kill yourself later! I'll help!
If the Yamato can separate man from devil, then what about the rebellion?
Wow! You are absorbing the Sparda!
You couldn't be killed that easily. Hey, he's all yours. But don't let it become a habit.
Win, Dante! Win!
Dante.
So, as seen there, Dante stabs himself with what was left of Rebellion and unlocks his Sin Devil trigger, and it fuses Sparda and the Rebellion into the Devil Sword Dante. Which, as the name states, it's a sword that's full of demonic energy, especially since it's a fusion of 2 out of the 3 blades that Sparda split his power into. And its name is Dante, just like how Sparda has the Devil Sword Sparda. And of course, it becomes Dante's main sword, and it's used to defeat Urizen, and Dante uses it to fight Virgil, who also unlocked his Sin Devil trigger. Anyways, that was the Devil May Cry Mythology, Dante's Devil Arms from DMC 5. Hopefully you all enjoyed it, so make sure to leave a like and subscribe. The next DMC Mythology video will be about other Devil Arms and non-Devil Arms.
Storm that is approaching.
Ah, who am I kidding? Of course the next video will be about Virgil's devil arms, so make sure to stay tuned. However, the next mythology video will be a Fire Emblem mythology, and it will be on the heroes relics from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. So, like I said, make sure to like and subscribe and help me get to 300 subs. So thanks for watching.